haircuts. When I was little, my hair grew long.
How's that?
I liked my hair long. One day, my mummy took me for a ride on a bus with no roof. On the bus, we saw lots of things. We saw a big crane.
Oh, wow, Tig, look.
An aeroplane landed on the water. Some things I didn't see. I just saw my hair. That night, Mummy brushed my hair.
Oh, my goodness.
It was all tangly.
We're going to have to get your hair trimmed soon.
The next day, Mummy and Daddy took me to see a play. Mummy tied my hair in bunches. "You want to be able to see the play," said Mummy. Wolly came too. There was a funny lady.
Hello, boys and girls! Hello, nursing!
The funny lady had bunches, just like mine.
Do you like my bunchies? You do? You've got bunchies like mine, haven't you? What's your name?
Tig.
Tig. That's a lovely name. Well, this little ditty is especially for you. One bunch, two bunch, kiss my cheeks, so one bunch.
Funny lady sang a song all about my bunches.
I'm happy with my bunchies, my bonny bunchies. And when I skip and hop and flance, my bonny bunchies bob and bounce. I'm happy with my bunchies, my bonny bunchies. And when I skip and hop and flance, my bonny bunchies bob and bounce.
At night, Mummy brushed my bunches away.
Once you get a wee trim, you won't have all these tangles at the bottom here, will you?
The next day, Mummy took me to the hairdresser. Who's next? Said the hairdresser.
You coming over? Have a seat.
I jumped into the seat. The hairdresser picked up a big pair of scissors. No, I want my bunchies. I didn't like the scissors. I wanted my bunches.
Do you want to come over, Brendan?
I didn't want my hair cut. Hey, Tig, those scissors might look a bit scary, but don't worry. Cutting hair doesn't hurt. Snip, snip, snippity snip. Look at Brendan. Brendan doesn't mind having his hair cut. He loves it. Snip, snip, snippity snip. And look at the hairdresser. He knows just how to use the scissors so they're safe. Tig, I know how you feel about your bunches. But having your hair cut doesn't mean you can't have bunches again. They might be a little smaller, that's all. But hey, having your hair cut means no more hair in your eyes. Having your hair cut means less tangles. Having your hair cut makes you feel all shiny and new. Oh, I'm happy with my haircut, my happy, happy haircut. Go for it, Tig. Get your hair cut. You'll love it. Yes, I thought. I want to be all shiny and new. Nothing to worry about. I'll have my hair cut. Snip, snip, snip. No more hair in my eyes. Snip, snip, snip. No more tangles. I'm happy with my haircut. My happy, happy haircut.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah. When the hairdresser saw Wolly, he wasn't happy.
What's that?
Only a toy spider.
Oh.
I like having my hair cut. I love Wolly. Fussy.
Morning, Tig.
Daddy, where's Mummy? When I was little, my mummy went away to look after Grandad. I'm here to look after you and Wolly, said Daddy. Let's get you dressed. Daddy just dumped my clothes on the bed. I like my clothes laid out like a scarecrow. I said,
Let's get you dressed.
when I got dressed, Daddy got it all wrong.
Trousers.
Daddy forgot my socks. Went on before my trousers. I want socks on. I had to get dressed all over again.
Arms, where are those arms? Right, and there's Wolly. Come on, let's go through and have some breakfast. Come on, and get your breakfast.
At breakfast, Daddy poured my oaty flakes into a mountain. Daddy, I don't want to add a mountain flat.
All right, would you...
I like my oaty flakes poured flat.
Right, take here's your milk.
Then Daddy poured milk from the edges instead of the middle. Daddy, not from the sides, in the middle.
Well, can you make a hole for it?
Daddy gave me the wrong spoon. Daddy, I want my special spoon.
Oh. Okay, Daddy's rubbish, isn't he? You get stuck in.
After breakfast, Daddy wanted to play with my bricks. I didn't like Daddy playing with my bricks. Daddy, that's not the way onto it.
Is that the way you're meant to do it?
He got all the colours and shapes the wrong way round. I sat in my little house. After a big bit, Daddy said, "Come on, Tig, we're going indoor sledging."
Do some indoor sledging.
Yay!
Look, I've got your snowsuit and I've got your wellies. Come on then.
Daddy had my waterproofs and my
The
Wellington.
more we get there. Come on then.
When we arrived at the sledging, I was hungry, so Daddy took me for some lunch. I didn't like my lunch. My peas were next to my fish and not by my potatoes. I just ate the potatoes. The indoor sledging was inside. Daddy wanted me to put on my waterproofs.
We need to get changed.
No, I said. I wear my waterproofs outside, not inside. We can't go sledging then, said Daddy. Everything was wrong today. Nothing was just how I like it. Hey, Tig. Always doing things in exactly the same way makes you feel safe and happy. But no one can know exactly how you like things to be done because everyone is different. Some things are important to one person, but not to another. No need to be fussy. Which sock goes on first or where the peas go on your plate doesn't matter. Putting on your waterproofs inside for a change won't spoil your day. Whee! It'll mean you can go inside sledging! Go for it, Tig! Stop fussing and have fun! Yes, I thought. There's no fun fussing. Daddy, can I put my wet? I like doing things differently today with my daddy.
What do we say?
1, 2, 3, let go!
Go!
We had fun inside, indoor sledging in my waterproofs. When a lady saw Wolly on my sledge, she nearly fell over. So that's a spider. I don't like being fussy. I like having fun with everyone. And I love Wolly. Granny, no.
You take Wolly.
When I was little, my daddy took me to see my granny. Wolly came too.
Hello, Tiggy.
I love my granny.
Come on, let's go. What will we have? We'll have some tea, will we?
Granny and Daddy had a cup of tea. Granny is Daddy's mummy. That's funny. Can you tell me a story about Daddy? I asked Granny to tell me the story about when Daddy was little.
I think we'll wait until Daddy's gone.
No, said Granny, later.
You be a good girl for Granny when Daddy's away.
I wanted to help Granny, so I took Daddy's cup of tea away for her.
Oh, no, sweetheart, just leave that because let Granny...
No, said Granny, be careful.
Granny will take it.
Granny said no a lot.
Dad's gonna go away. You bet.
When Daddy left, I had my Granny to myself.
See you later.
I like having Tig here.
Bye.
Bye.
Granny told me the story about how Daddy made a mud pie. And about the mud pie one.
Well, he was carrying a great big tin full of mud. He said, I've made you a mud pie. This is for you, Mummy, and for Jane.
I wanted to make a mud pie too. I wanted to make Granny laugh like Daddy. I looked for a tin to fill with mud.
Clever girl.
No!
But I don't think we can be making any mud pies today.
No, said Granny. I wanted to actually make a mud pie.
It's a heavy one.
Granny had lots of exciting things round her house. Granny says that everything tells a story. I saw a big knife. What's that, Granny? Granny said that was Great Granddad's knife. Can I see? I said. No, said Granny. Mustn't touch. Granny had a big glass bottle. When you look through the glass, it made everything move and bend.
Careful, darling. No, no.
When I tried to touch the bottle, Granny said no. Granny said no a lot. Granny has a staircase in her house. I love to run up and down Granny's staircase.
No, Tig. Don't run up and down the stairs, dear. I don't want you to fall.
No running on the stairs. Granny, no, no. Hey, Tig, Granny doesn't just say no. She says yes too. But there'd be no fun to say yes if Granny didn't sometimes say no. And Granny's no's keeps you safe. No to spilling hot tea. No to touching sharp knives. No to running and falling down the stairs. So try thinking of all the things to do that will let Granny say yes. Yes to playing with your toys. Yes to asking for stories. Yes to showing you the treasure box. Come on! Hey, and Tig, why don't you tell Granny how much you love her too? Yes, I thought. I love my Granny. I'm going to do things so Granny can say yes. Love you, Granny. I love
Oh, Tig, darling, I love you too.
Can I look at the treasure box?
Of course you can.
Yes, said Granny. Can I put the jewels on? Yes, said Granny.
Ooh.
Granny saw Wolly.
Oh my goodness.
It's only a toy spider. But you can cuddle Wolly, yes.
I want to find a ring.
And I love Wolly. Museum of Imagination. When I was little, my mummy and daddy took me and my friend Timmy to a museum. Wolly came too. There were lots of things to look at. Everything was old. Some of the old things were shiny. I could see my face. The shiny things looked new. But Timmy said the shiny things were old. That car might be very shiny, but it's very old. Timmy knew lots of things. Timmy showed me cars in a traffic jam. Those cars are in a traffic jam, and the lights turn green, boom, off they go. Timmy said, when the lights turn green, the cars will drive away up the wall. Boom, off they go. I waited for the cars to go. Beep, beep. But they didn't. Timmy showed me bicycles on the ceiling. Timmy said the bicycles were in a race. That's a bicycle race up there. They're going to whiz round and round. Whee! I waited for the race to start. But it didn't. There were some big steam engines. The wheels were taller than me. Timmy showed me how to shovel coal to make the fire in the engine. Timmy showed me a flying train.
That train's going to take off and fly around the room.
Timmy said the train will blow its whistle and fly around the room. Woo! I waited for the train to fly, but it didn't. Outside there was a big boat. Timmy got very excited.
That's a really old sailing ship.
Timmy told me the big boat was an old sailing ship.
That sailing ship's full of pirates.
What's pirates? I said.
Pirates have patches, they wave swords, they jump, tumble, and they sail on big ships. Ha ha!
I don't want to go on the sailing ship.
Why don't Tig and I go and do something else and you two go on the ship?
I didn't want to go on the old ship. It was scary. Me and Mummy drew pictures. Timmy and Daddy had fun on the sailing ship. Hey, Tig. Timmy knows lots of things, but Timmy doesn't know everything. Nobody does. But sometimes Timmy can make things sound a lot more exciting than they really are. Timmy has a big, big imagination, and that's fun. So the cars won't really drive off up the wall. The bicycles won't really race round and round the ceiling, and trains don't fly. Timmy looked at the big old sailing ship and imagined pirates sailing the ocean. But any pirates would have left a long, long time ago. So go for it, Tig, and have fun on the old sailing ship. Hey, and Tig, no worries. The ship won't sail away, only in Timmy's imagination. Yes, I thought.
Mummy, can I go on the sailing ship now?
I want to see what it's like on the old sailing ship. So I went on the ship. The only pirates on the sailing ship were Timmy and me. Timmy's pirate was a scaredy pirate. He ran away from Wolly.
Oh, the spider!
I like the old ship. I like Timmy's imagination. I love Wolly.